Good evening, everyone, and welcome out to the Farm Show's New Holland Large Arena in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and Renew Solar Field. MASL soccer tonight. The Harrisburg Heat at 7-3, hosting San Diego at 8-1. The Harrisburg Heat, fresh off of a couple victories last weekend against Rochester and Sonora. San Diego beginning a 6-game road trip that will continue tomorrow in Baltimore. But this is game one for them on the road during this road stint. Harrisburg Heat have played San Diego a few times over the course of the last several seasons, and of course losing each time to San Diego. The Harrisburg Heat are without one of its key defenders tonight. Matt Brame is out with turf toe, so he will not be playing. The Harrisburg Heat are led right now by Dominic Francis. 19 goals and 3 assists in his 10 games. And J.J. Gibson right behind him with 6 goals and 9 assists for the Harrisburg Heat. For San Diego, they're led by a familiar face here at the Farm Show, a guy who has played for Syracuse and Utica City, Slavica Ubi-Parapovic. Acquired by San Diego in the offseason, he has 9 goals, 6 assists for 15 points. And Leonardo de Oliveira, better known as Leo, the second in scoring, with Brian Farber, 7 goals and 4 assists for both those players. And Cesar Cerda comes in with 11 points as well on 4 goals and 7 assists. We're glad to have you with us. For those of you on the West Coast, good afternoon. Harrisburg today, not the best weather place to be here in the wintertime. Not as good as San Diego, that's for sure. They're calling for lots of rain tonight and tomorrow, but that is much better than snow. Currently 48 degrees, so kind of a mild day here for wintertime in Harrisburg, just about 8 to 10 miles west of Chocolate Town, USA, Hershey, Pennsylvania. The Harrisburg Heat have gotten some great goalkeeping of late from William Bonahene, or Willie B as we call him. 4-0 on the season, 2.89 goals against average. Now keep in mind, many of the Heat victories this season have come at the hands of Rochester, who is winless. The only team other than Rochester the Heat have defeated is Sonora. So this weekend is a true test for the Heat, as they will play San Diego tonight, and then on Sunday, they will play the Baltimore Blast, and the Blast gives San Diego tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be a little tired while the Heat will get a day's rest during that time. We are getting set now for the start of this game, and we'll step out. It's the Harrisburg Heat and the San Diego Sockers when we come back after this here on MASL TV.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and a pleasant good afternoon on the West Coast. It's the Harrisburg Heat hosting the San Diego Sockers. I'm John Wilsbach, high atop the New Holland Large Arena at the Farm Show Complex on Renew Solar Field. San Diego, long-time established, reputable, and exciting indoor soccer team of all time. Always seemed like it was them and the Blast back in the 80s when indoor soccer was really at its height. And they are here against the Harrisburg Heat for this contest. Other games tonight in the MASL, St. Louis at Orlando. St. Louis has been on a nice run. Turlock at Ontario and Monterey at Tacoma. And the Harrisburg Heat would like to thank Miter USA for providing today's match ball. Miter, founded in Huddersfield, England, is among the world's oldest sporting goods brands, starting production in 1817. Miter is a proud partner of Major Arena Soccer League, providing arena-specific match balls to both the MASL and MASL2. The MASL and Miter share a long-term vision to see arena soccer growth in North America. Miter's Astro Division ball is the official game ball for MASL League play. Miter's Astro Division is designed specifically for play on artificial surfaces, features a more accurate flight than the average ball, has a 30% reduced bounce to make it play more efficiently in arena soccer. And as you look here at the Farm Show Arena, many times this field is constructed on top of dirt. They had the Farm Show over a week ago, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and they removed all the dirt, so they're back down to the regular concrete. And that's what the field has been placed on. Many of you in San Diego might recall this field. This field used to be the old San Diego field from several years ago. Of course, repainted with the Heat logo. So a little bit of San Diego lives here in Harrisburg. San Diego 8-1. The Heat at 7-3. Willie B getting the start in net for the Heat. Diego Angel Arriaga is in net for San Diego. The Heat going with Dominic Francis, Nelson Santana, Daniel Vallela, Elton De Oliveira, and Danny DePrima. On the near side, Serta with it, getting a little pressure. Arriaga back to Serta on the near boards. San Diego's going from our right to left here on MASL TV and the Heat Soccer Network. Ball deflected into the corner by Childs. Shot blocked by Danny DePrima. The Heat bring it out of their own end. And Vallela somehow gets freed up. Long pass down into the right corner. Here's Francis with a shot wide. Ball deflected back to the right side, right to Francis. They'll play it back out. The San Diego team lost its first game of the season, but has since been on an 8-game winning streak. They've started off the season battling some injuries, trying to get the right combinations and get everybody healthy, and they're starting to get into that rhythm now. Heat with the ball on the far side. That's Dylan Hundelt. Ball sent down to the right side to Voy Morgan. Plays it back out in the neutral zone. Here's Ty Hall trying to move forward. Snuffed off the play, though, by Pino. San Diego has it again. All played over to the far side. Leo on it. Shot just wide. Ball comes back out to the left point. There's Leo on it again. He'll bring it out to the neutral zone. He got tripped up by Tavoy Morgan. It'll be a foul against the Heat. Morgan coming back, joining the Heat last weekend for the first time. Had a goal in both games last week. In moves Bond. Played back out. Escoto. Into the far side he goes to Ruiz. Near side, Contreras. Back over to the opposite side. Ortega dumping it down into the corner. Willie B knocks it back out front. He trying to get it out with Morgan. He's still battling in the corner, and he gets knocked down. It'll be a foul against the Sockers. Just underway, no score. Willie B, long pass down for Daniel Villela. Knocks it off the boards to the middle. Almost there was Harris. Just off the mark a little bit. Here come the Sockers back up the floor. Onto the near side, Escoto. Works to the wing, circles back, plays it back out to the neutral zone. Contreras. He'll leave it. Ruiz. Hiram Ruiz. Back along the near side again, Escoto. Getting the pressure on De Oliveira. San Diego on it. Serta to the opposite side. He'll get it back. Heat keeping the pressure on. Ball sent down into the corner. Pops back out. J.J. Gibson trying to get to it. Instead, Harris comes up with it. Gets bumped down by Farber. It'll be a free kick for the Heat. Quickly, De Oliveira sends it down. Almost headed by Danny DePrima, but recovered in the corner. Brought back out along the boards. Neutral zone, Heat have it again. Santana. Now Villela trying to get the traffic off him. And he does, a little change up. Santana passing it all the way down to the right side. Ball gets past Hundelt and picked up by the keeper. Still no score early here in the first. Serta with it. On to the far side. Dancing it around. Leo. Working it up the side is Ruiz. Pushing foul on the Heat. Hiram Ruiz, or Pollo as they call him. Near side. McGuire, Leo, onto the far side. San Diego working it around, keeping possession. Leo again, playing it out of midfield. Leo looks to step in. Left side, his pass is blocked. Plays it back out to the neutral zone. Serta keeps possession. Ruiz is on it. Oh, you're trying to move in on Santana. That's a circle back over toward the middle. Getting that pressure. Heat keeping that ball out to the neutral zone, not allowing an attack. Serta on to the left wing. Ruiz back out to the neutral zone. San Diego content with working it, keeping possession, dumping it down into the left corner. Ball knocked back out front. Shot partially blocked and out of play. Kick in coming up. Aguero will send it around. Nobody home as that ball crossed from the near side to the far side, right in front of Willie B. Serta on it again at midfield. Off onto the near side. Agara leaving it for Escoto back in midfield. Pee-wee Ortega back there. He'll send it forward. Player got knocked down complaining. That was Ubi Parapovic, but no, it was actually Childs. But the reason the whistle didn't blow is because they still had possession as Harris misses, sending it around the boards, and it's picked up by Arriaga. Arriaga gets it back from Ortega. Pee-wee down the far side trying to get to it. Nelson Santana on it. You got to watch Nelson Santana and Malcolm Harris have the same hairstyle. They look alike out there. Here comes Ty Hall with it. Down on the right side. He'll play it back out to the neutral zone. De Oliveira on it. He'll work it around in center circle. Left side shot blocked out of play. We'll step out. 7:47 to go here in the first as we're going to restart coming up. When we come back, it's a scoreless first quarter, Harrisburg and San Diego here on MASL TV.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
Hey soccer fans, check out FandomWire.com for all the latest news and information in the world of entertainment. FandomWire covers all your favorite movies, TV shows, and gaming activities with entertaining videos, insightful articles, fascinating interviews, and more. You can also visit FandomWire on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. With over 400 million views in just 2 years, they are one of the fastest growing entertainment sites on the
Well, the Heat with a restart that goes out of play. It'll be a San Diego restart. Goal kick played to Pino. Send it over to Arriaga. Down along the near boards. Velez stolen away by the Heat. But Velez gets it back, plays it. And we've got an official stoppage as one of the balls back in the kids zone. Came flying out onto the field, and we'll restart things. You knew it was from the kids zone as Willie B grabs on because it wasn't one of those bright yellow MASL miter balls, that's for sure. Out of midfield, Harrisburg battling for it. A lot of pressure there as Velela gets knocked down from behind by Ubi Parapovic. Slavisa Ubi Parapovic, we've seen him a lot over the years here with Utica and Syracuse. He's currently the leading scorer for San Diego. Guerrero Pino starting things off. All sent up the middle of the field. Out of center circle, tapped back. Willie B's going to keep it on the carpet. Thompson back to help out. And then clears it out of midfield. Stolen back. Look out, here comes Barry. Into the right side. Plays it to the top. Shot, score! Harrisburg takes the 1-0 lead. What a rip right at the top. Barry moves into that right side, and out front, SK just nails it top. Right side of the arc. JJ kind of pulled the defense in with him into that box and freed up out front for SK to have a wide open shot. So the Heat with a goal. William SK's 5th goal of the season. Barry will get the assist. He trying to clear it out, but this one goes out of play. It'll be a kick in for San Diego. And don't forget, you can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams. Just make sure you're following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter. Restart coming up from the right point. Shot or pass blocked there. Valella able to clear it out. Dominic Francis dumps it down into the corner. Knocked off the boards. Dangerously being sent back. He'd come up with it in the neutral zone again. Olivero on it. Once again, San Diego forced to clear it out. Along the near side, it's going to be Tavoy Morgan battling for it. A one back by Escoto. Now Thompson steps in front, picks his pocket, and that pass is picked by San Diego. Willie B sends up the middle of the field, but Bond keeps it in play, and it's knocked off a Heat player out. It will be a kick in. All right, they changed their mind. One official says one way, one says the other. Here's Dylan Hundelt. His dad, Kevin, played for St. Louis back in the 90s. Valella on it. Hundelt had a big weekend last weekend, both defensively and offensively for the Heat. Along the near side, Farber trying to get to it. Hundelt knocks it away from him. JJ with it now. JJ Gibson takes out a traffic, then plays it back. Thompson. Willie B gets it up for JJ Gibson at the right point. Crosses it out front, but San Diego able to make that steal and make a run back the other way. Contreras down the left side. Esper gets back and breaks it up just in time, and then a trip. Just going to be a foul, though. Raimundo Contreras going down hard. J.J. Gibson. He's played in the past up in Syracuse, was always a thorn in the side of the Heat. I grew up in the Lancaster area. Went to McCaskey, I believe. Now he's finally with this Harrisburg team. Restart, score! Craig Childs with a blast. Went through that wall and found its way to the back of the net. 8:33 is the time of the goal. Craig Childs. Two-man wall sets up in front. And deflected off of Hundelt's leg, it looks like. So it's 1-1 now. Hundelt was back there, yep, off his right leg, and he got that deflection. You hit it hard enough, sometimes you're going to get that nice bounce. And that's what he did. 5th goal of the season for Childs. 1-1 score. Arriaga sending it all the way down in the corner for Bond. Keep battling there. Double teaming. Still can't get possession. It's sent back out to the neutral zone. Leo on it. He'll cross it over to the opposite side. On to the near side. Ruiz holding out front. .6:27 to go in the first, although the clock is not ticking. I think they're having problems with the scoreboard because they don't even have the score right on it here in the Farm Show Arena. All cleared all the way back down to the near side. Arriaga sending it back out to Ruiz. All sent down to the near side. Childs out front. Leo. Heat cleared out. Back up the near side. SK has it busted up at the last moment by Agara. That'll be a foul in the Heat. We will get a warning on the Heat. So we'll get those corrected times for you on the scoring. The scoreboard is definitely acting up. It is a 1-1 game. At least we've got it right on our TV. But here in the arena, they're having problems. Goals by SK and Childs have this a tie game. Arriaga outside the yellow line. He'll send it up the far boards. Escoto bumped into the boards by Ty Hall. It's a foul in the Heat. In the neutral zone, San Diego on it. Serta, near side. Escoto, back out for Serta at midfield. Out in the neutral zone, it comes again. Serta sending it down to the right side. Gutierrez sends it around the glass to the near side. Knocked off the boards by the Heat, cleared back out by Tavoy Morgan. Back to the Sockers. Ball gets deflected out in the neutral zone, but again, Sockers coming up with the possession. And had much more possession here in this first quarter. Heat have. Once they update the time for us, we'll let you know. But should only be a couple minutes remaining here. Looking for the far post. 1 minute remaining. Willie B gets slid into and taken out by Brian Farber. Cross-field pass going for the far post, and Farber was charging in, but it was off the mark, and Farber came right into Willie B. He's a little slow at getting up. Farber appears to be okay. You're hitting the ground here, it's a little harder than normal. Normally the field's on dirt. These last couple weeks, it's on concrete. They removed the dirt here from the Farm Show. Willie B appears to be okay. Ready to restart things. Up in midfield, San Diego trying to get to it. Barry can't. Recover to the right side, a shot and a save. Loose in front. Farber with a shot and a beautiful save in front with the body by De Oliveira. Elton was right there in the crease, making the stop. Should have been a handball, but they're saying it caught upper arm on Contreras. Restart coming up for the Heat. 31 seconds to go here in the first. De Oliveira. Now Harris. De Oliveira. Nelson Santana on it. De Oliveira trying to send it in, headed back out by the Sockers, out of play. It'll be a kick in coming up for the Heat at midfield. Here's Thompson with it. He'll take a long shot up, now to play with 10 seconds to go in the first. Scoreboard stuck on the time, but they're keeping us updated. Long distribution headed the other way by Thompson. Recovered in midfield by Pee Wee and sent down on Willie B, who had to make the save. And we have played one quarter here in Harrisburg. It's the Harrisburg Heat 1, San Diego Sockers 1. We'll come back with the second quarter here on MASL TV.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisispenstatehealth.org.
Freedmont Mortgage Group is the official mortgage lender of the Heat with 27 years of experience and a stellar reputation. Freedmont offers mortgage advisors, not salespeople. Buying, renovating, or refinancing a home is easy with Freedmont. And Freedmont is looking to add branches, teams, and individuals nationwide. If you are in the mortgage industry and looking for a better opportunity for yourself, your clients, and your realtors, contact info@freedmont.com. Freedmont is proud sponsor of the Heat and honored to be the second best name on the back of the jersey. Does your utility company pay you, or do you pay them? How would you like to get paid to go solar? No leases, no hassles, no worries. Renew your savings with Renew Solar, the official solar firm of the Harrisburg Heat. Our inflatables section is brought to you by our sponsor, Three Monkeys Inflatables. Go to them for corporate events, school and church events, birthday parties, graduation parties, community events, and virtual reality. Three Monkeys Inflatables. Visit them at threemonkeysinflatables.com. Official sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat, Pineview specializes in birthday parties, petting zoos, goat yoga, camps, and licensed characters like Disney, Paw Patrol, Dora, Ninja Turtles, and more. Contact Pineview.
Fans, Filson Water is the official water supplier of the Harrisburg Heat. Ask Filson about branding and promotional opportunities with your logo on water bottles. That's Filson Water. Ort Signs is the official sign sponsor for the Harrisburg Heat. Thanks to Rod Ort, the fine folks at Ort Signs. We are at Renew Solar Field. Renew, how much money does your utility company send you each month? I know mine doesn't send me any. How much money do you send them? Well, why not get paid to go solar? Renew Solar. I'll show you how to put money in your pocket. Contact Renew for a no-cost, no-obligation analysis at renew-solar.com. You can't have heat without solar. Renew is the official field sponsor of the Heat. Visit Renew next to the merchandise stand for more information and a free restaurant gift card outside or in that area of Section 1. We start this second quarter and a quick run there by Valella. Almost connecting for the Heat. As San Diego will go from our left to right. They still have not fixed the scoreboard time here as we have started the second quarter. By the way, the scoring in the first, SK's goal for the Heat was at 8:16, and Child's goal is listed as 10-12 of the first. That's where you get your 1-1 score. here in Harrisburg. Second quarter underway. San Diego with it. Ruiz leaving it behind him. Leo plays it over to his left. And the Sockers back on it again at midfield to the near side. Leo. He'll leave it behind him for Serta. Long shot from outside the yellow by Serta. He'd recollect back in their own end. DePrima plays it over to the far side. All sent up the field. Dominic Francis trying to get a piece of it, but deflects too hard off his leg. Arriaga able to get it back out. Ruiz getting a little pressure. Craig Elston will be our guest at halftime. Broadcaster for San Diego Sockers. Media Relations made the trip. Look forward to having him with us at halftime for you folks out in San Diego. Ty Hall knocking it forward to SK, but Libby Parapovich leaves it to the wing. Hall's first attempt gets snuffed. Still battling for it. SK keeps it alive. It's finally cleared back out to the neutral zone by Serta. Back the other way, the Heat. Great job, good hustle by J.J. Gibson. Able to break it up. De Oliveira knocked down a play off the Heat. Just a bad handle there by Santana. It'll be a restart coming up at the top of the arc. We're just a couple minutes here into this second quarter as they finally got the time corrected. 11:56 to go in the second. Three-man wall sets up. There's a rip and a goal. What a blast again by the accurate Craig Childs, top shelf. And that foot touches the ball, man. That trajectory is where he wants it. And right there, nailed it.
The best way to improve is to train with the pros.
There's a rip. Unbelievable. It's the foot, the strength. Disappointed. Willie B just knew he could not stop that one. Second goal for Childs, sixth on the season. It's 2-1 San Diego. Ball kicked high in the air out of midfield. Sockers come over. Look out, Farmer gets free over to the right side for Bond. Down to the middle, it's knocked back out by Hundelt. And again, issues with the scoreboard timekeeping. Not sure what problem they're having with it, but they certainly have issues. Time of that Child's goal, by the way, 2:15 of the second. Sockers with it outside the yellow. The Heat have Baltimore here on Sunday for a 5 o'clock, 5:05 start time. Always get a good audience that drives up Interstate 83 from Maryland up to Harrisburg. That's only about an hour and 15 drive or so. Here's the Heat. Barry trying to move and gets tripped up near the yellow line. It'll be just a foul against the Sockers. Marcel Berry, a little slow getting up. Defender Matt Bray missing this game for the Heat. He's got turf toe. So when you go down on this, with it being on concrete instead of dirt, you definitely feel it. Marcel Berry, the rookie, 2 goals and 1 assist coming into this game. He is up and slow going off the field. So it'll be a restart coming up for the Harrisburg Heat. It'll be Villela restarting things over at the right point. He's going to put De Oliveira on the left with Francis. DePrimo on the back post. Comes over, De Oliveira winds up. He gets deflected out of play. Another kick in coming up. Strong block there by Iram Ruiz. Villela will restart from the left corner. Plays it out front, but it gets deflected away by Farber. It was headed to the foot of Dominic Francis. He was probably going to take a volley shot on that, so a nice breakup by Farber. Danny DePrima setting it down into the right corner to Boy Morgan. Battling there. Foul whistled. Free kick coming up for San Diego. Boy Morgan back, just playing in his third game of the season. After a stellar year last year for the Heat, for the Jamaican native. Ball sent all the way down to the left side. They'll work it around. It's played into the corner, though, by Leo. No one was there. Morgan able to run it out of traffic. Long pass up the right side. Here comes Dominic Francis to the left side. SK shot it wide. Comes out to Thompson. Francis can't handle the hot pass. Leo's still on it in his own end. We'll clear it over to the side. Eno sends it around. The board's a little loose in front. So it took a short bounce. Gutierrez and Velez playing it backward. Coming up on the midway point here of the second quarter. 2-1, San Diego. Greg Childs. With both goals. Near side, Daniel Villela. 10 minutes to go here in the second, they're saying. Ball sent down for DePrima, goes out of play. And Penn State Sports Medicine is for young athletes to weekend warriors. Penn State Sports Medicine, the official healthcare provider of the Harrisburg Heat. They can help you get back into the game faster. They welcome new patients. 717-531-5638. Penn State Sports Medicine. Arriaga dumping it down into the corner. Comes back out front. The Heat able to clear it. Send it back in. Villela working to get it out. Sends it to the keeper, Willie B. Near side, Ty Hall. San Diego keeping the pressure up. DePrima, nice job clearing it over to the opposite side. Villela will send it to the near side. De Oliveira. The Heat will change a couple bodies. Dominic Francis. De Oliveira. And now Thompson. Patrick Thompson in midfield. 9 minutes to go in the second. Near side is Harris. Back for Thompson. Dominic Francis down on the right wing boards. Knocks it back out. Elton De Oliveira. Near side, Thompson. Little Meg pass. Gets it back. Left wing. Plays it to the middle. Santana. He shoots and scores. Nelson Santana. All set up by Patrick Thompson. Wait till you see this. Nice job there, Thompson, getting it over Santana. Back turn toward the net, able to turn it back around and get it off. Thompson's going to get the assist. And we're tied at 2. Diego Arriaga, 2-0 on the season. Morris Pardo is 6-1. They're holding him for the Baltimore game tomorrow. Childs sends it down the middle. Make that Agara. Santana with the goal for the Heat. His third of the season. Ball sent down into the right corner. Ty Hall. Still loose. Goal. Heat were unable to protect and guard it. And it would be Parapovich right here. Just pokes it away from Ty Hall. Gets Willie B down and able to put it in. Wasting no time. Slavisa. It would be Parapovich. His 10th goal of the season. Probably going to be ruled unassisted because Ty Hall was down there on it. And our score is now 3-2 San Diego. Well, fans, anyone can hire a realtor, but smart consumers hire Pennsylvania's only deal tour. Dylan Manson, the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Google the Deal Tour. See his famous videos and testimonials. If you're ready to buy or sell a home, let the Deal Tour work that deal. Friedmont Mortgage for 27 years. Friedmont has been an industry leader in service and education. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Choose wisely and call Friedmont. And Friedmont is growing. If you're a branch, team, or individual looking for a better opportunity, contact info@friedmont.com. NMLS 2893. Fans, don't forget about Kick This. Outside of being on the team, the best way to know what's going on in the MASL is to tune in to Kick This every weekend. Soccer Sam discusses the ins and outs of what's going on in the MASL action. Kick This every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time on iHeartRadio. Of course, don't forget about MASL Prime Time in numerous markets across the country, but you can watch it at the MASL's website, maslsoccer.com. Watch all the highlights, interviews, and information on MASL Prime Time. San Diego's in front 3-2. They still have the scoreboard issues here at the Farm Show as it's kicked out of play. Be a goal kick for San Diego. 7:12 was the time of the goal on the Ubi Parapovich goal. 6:24 was the time of the goal for the Santana goal. So slowly they're getting things updated to us. San Diego on it. Arriaga dumping it down into the left corner. Gets it down to Velez. Poked away there. Francis on it. He goes down. Stolen back by San Diego. Now they whistle the foul against the Heat. Ortega a little slow getting up. Pee Wee will move back to the neutral zone. Agara will restart things. His shot is blocked by Santana. Pops back out front. Comes over to the right side. Leo blasting one wide. And cleared back out by Thompson. On the near side, Pee Wee Ortega setting it up. Back field. Near side, Leo. San Diego keeping possession. We saw a lot of that possession in the first half. This one gets around the corner and Willie B with an easy pickup. Problem is, can the Heat get it back out? They've been having some issues. Valella getting it up to Dominic Francis. Back for Valella with 6 minutes to play in the second. Ignore the time on the screen. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Willie B dumping it down for J.J. Gibson. Spin move off the boards to the middle. Nice job there on the read by Arriaga. Step in front, not let that ball travel any further across the crease. Sent out of midfield. The Sockers control again. They lead it 3-2. Neutral zone. Erom Ruiz. Boyo sending it down to the right side. De Oliveira protecting it deep in the corner, trying to get it back out, but can't. Brought back in. Serta. Center point. To the left. Top of the box. Childs couldn't get the foot on it. Cleared back out to the right point. Serta again. Neutral zone. All sent into the left wing. Dancing it around. Serta at the right point this time. Pino. Escoto. Long shot from the neutral zone up. And out of play. Frank's Marble and Granite, longtime Heat supporter with over 30 years, helping people improve their homes with granite, quartz, and marble. No other company can match their service, quality, or reputation. Everything is done here in Pennsylvania, too. It's Frank's Marble and Granite, the best in the biz. Heat looked to bring it out of their own zone, getting pressure again, and a giveaway. Willie B one-on-one, able to make the save as it's shot just wide and gets another piece of Serta. Follow-up was Farber, but Serta had the initial shot wide as Harrisburg getting sloppy in its own end. Restart for the Heat. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. 3-2 San Diego. On the near side, Guerrero, Pino. Sends it over to the far side. Ruby Parapovich goes off, leaves it. On the near side. Here comes Farber. As it poked away, recovered by Thompson, who clears it out. This will get the whistle against San Diego. 3-2 is our score. 2 goals by Childs, 1 by Ubi Parapovich for San Diego. The Heat with goals from SK and Santana. 3-2, Sockers with the lead. Ball sent back with 3 minutes to go in half. 3-line violation on Willie B. They're going to bring it back to the other end. So a restart coming up here for San Diego. Center point of the yellow line. Let's see, they're going to put Ubi Parapovich and Leo to the right and left. Childs plays it to his left. Into the corner. Back out front. Childs shot, save. Willie B scoops it up and holds. Long throw down looking for Ty Hall. Headed back out. SK comes away with it though. Plays it along the boards, and Hall forced to send it back to De Oliveira at midfield. San Diego keeping the pressure on up front. That has caused problems for the Heat. All headed by J.J. Gibson. And he was bumped from behind. It's going to be called out against San Diego's Cesar Serta. They want to call a timeout here, but they don't. Malella out for Francis. Back for Francis again off the boards. Ball cleared to the side. by Farber. Still loose along the boards. J.J. Gibson gets it, sends it around the glass and out of play. Well, fans, Three Monkeys is the place to call if you're hosting an event. You need to contact Three Monkeys. They've got corporate, school, church parties, etc. Three Monkeys is that local firm that does it all. Check out their new Kids Fun Zone. You see it back there behind the goal. Yeah, it's courtesy of Three Monkeys Inflatables. Just mention the Heat for specials from Three Monkeys. Nelson Santana in traffic at midfield. Playing it down to the left side, Villela. Back for Santana. He'll turn and play it back behind him, but De Oliveira has to run it down outside the yellow. 3-2 Sockers. Little trip at midfield by Bond. And the Heat will restart things. Villela dumping it down for the corner. Knocked off the boards back out to the neutral zone. Thompson sending it to Villela again. Leo pushing up with a little pressure with Bond for San Diego. Francis with it in the back with Thompson. Minute 30 remaining in the second. A minute 30. On the near side, Thompson. Over to the Francis at the yellow. Back in midfield, De Oliveira. Taking his time, looking to set someone up, and again, very stingy defense right now. San Diego marking up man for man, keeping that ball out of the zone. This one gets back to the keeper as the ball had taken a high hop over Ty Hall's head. Arriaga sending it out of midfield. Leo on it there. Under a minute to go. Poked away. Harris has it now for the Heat. Over to Hall. Near side Santana. 30 seconds to play in the half. Back on the near side. Danny DePrima. Nelson Santana dumping it down. Hundell heads it back out front. Knocked high in the air. 10 seconds to go. San Diego will clear it. Back out to the neutral zone. Velez comes up with it. Tries shooting. That gets blocked. And we have reached halftime here in Harrisburg. Our score at the half, San Diego 3, Harrisburg 2. We invite you to stay tuned for the halftime show coming up here on MASL TV.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
The best way to improve is to train with the pros. The Heat run camps and clinics year-round. Contact Kevin at HarrisburgHeat.com. Boys and girls, indoor and outdoor. HarrisburgHeat.com. Friedmont Mortgage Group is the official mortgage lender of the Heat with 27 years of experience and a stellar reputation. Friedmont offers mortgage advisors, not salespeople. Buying, renovating, or refinancing a home is easy with Friedmont. And Friedmont is looking to add branches, teams, and individuals nationwide. If you are in the mortgage industry and looking for a better opportunity for yourself, your clients, and your realtors, contact info@friedmont.com. Friedmont is proud sponsor of the Heat and honored to be the second best name on the back of the jersey. Our inflatables section is brought to you by our sponsor, Three Monkeys Inflatables. Go to them for corporate events, school and church events, birthday parties, graduation parties, community events, and virtual reality. Three Monkeys Inflatables. Visit them at threemonkeysinflatables.com. How much do you spend on utilities each month? Put money in your pocket, not the utility companies, and get paid to go solar with Renew. Renew is the official solar firm of the Heat, because heat and solar go together. Contact Renew at renew-solar.com for a no-cost analysis. Official sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat, Pineview specializes in birthday parties, petting zoos, goat yoga, camps, and licensed characters like Disney, Paw Patrol, Dora, Ninja Turtles, and more. Contact Pineview.
What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen, a.k.a. Dylan Deals, Pennsylvania's only dealator. The housing market is heating up, so don't get burned by hiring the wrong realtor. Hire the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Check me out at workthatdeal.com.
Hey, soccer fans, check out fandomwire.com for all the latest news and information in the world of entertainment. FandomWire covers all your favorite movies, TV shows, and gaming activities with entertaining videos, insightful articles, fascinating interviews, and more. You can also visit FandomWire on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. With over 400 million views in just 2 years, they are one of the fastest growing entertainment sites on the internet. So check out fandomwire.com.
And welcome back. John Wilsbach with you here at halftime on MASL TV. The Team San Diego Sockers leading the Harrisburg Heat at halftime. 2 minutes here to spend with my friend Craig Elston, voice of the San Diego Sockers. Years at the helm and also handling a lot of other duties with the Sockers. Welcome to Harrisburg.
Oh, thank you so much. Second time I've ever been here, and I could never forget the first because it was match 48 of the Sockers' 48-match win streak to set the U.S. Pro Sports North American record, longest win streak by a team sport. And then, of course, the next match was an overtime loss in Dallas. So all streaks come to an end, and it came to an end. If you might remember, Brian Farber had a bicycle kick goal. Sockers won 8-3, and that was match 48 of 48.
Yeah, that was an amazing. That was the first season of the Heat coming back, if memory serves me, right back in 2012. And that was an amazing bicycle kick. I think folks can still catch that on YouTube if they look for it just the right way. But you guys lose that first game of the season. You've been on a nice win streak since. A couple little injuries nagging the team, but right now not a bad position.
Yeah, and really, we were talking about it not only on the field, but at the front office. We said, hey, great start to the season, but the season really starts now for the San Diego Sockers, because the Sockers have taken care of basically a West Coast schedule all the way through the middle of January. They played 7 of their first 9 at home, and now it'll be 9 of 10 on the road, 6 in a row right now this weekend, and then a 4-match week in 2 weeks. That'll be 2 games in Mexico, 2 games in Florida. So visiting many different countries all at once. So for the Sockers, they're going to face each of the last 4 finalists for the Ron Newman Cup. And we're really going to see the mettle of this club one way and another, including being tested by a very game Harrisburg side tonight.
Well, I've mentioned many times on our broadcast how San Diego is probably one of the great organizations of indoor soccer of all time. And what a great organization you have, and the people that they've surrounded with you there. And, of course, Phil Salvaggio at the helm. But even bringing in a guy I remember calling games for in 1991, Sean Bowers, who played for Detroit back then when they beat Canton in his rookie season in indoor soccer, and what a great guy and someone to have on staff as well.
Well, yeah, and I'm so glad you brought him up, because Sean really leads our team in the front office. As much as Phil leads our team down on the floor, it's Sean Bowers who's our head coach in the front office. And on both sides, the attitude's the same, which is create a family atmosphere. Everyone work together, everyone pull for one another. We don't have the staff of some of the other winter sports teams that we're competing against in a major market in San Diego. But what we do have is togetherness, and we really have a work ethic. And I think that's why you see a Sockers team that is very cohesive. And I think that's why you see a front office that can really have a lot of results.
Craig Elston's our guest here at halftime. Talk a little bit about last season. You bring in Landon Donovan, outdoor superstar, turns to the indoor game. How much of a shot in the arm was that for the organization, for the team, and even for him? And why didn't he return this year?
I think for the sport, really, it was a shot in the arm to show that the greatest player, undisputed in U.S. soccer history, was interested in playing indoors, was interested in playing in the MASL, was interested in competing for the Ron Newman Cup and trying to lift our sports level. And he was an incredible ambassador for the sport of soccer and really helping, and I think it's very important for us to do this across the nation, John, which is to combine the indoor and outdoor soccer worlds. There's a lot of outdoor soccer fans who sometimes look at indoor and go, is it even the same sport? And, hey, it's played with the same ball with a lot of guys whose skills translate from one side to the other. What better example than the greatest U.S. soccer player of all time coming to the indoor game and finding out that it was a pretty tough game, even though he did pretty good, 16 points in 8 games. Sockers wound up winning 23 in a row with Landon on board for about 16 of those. So Landon was tremendous, and the reason he didn't come back is because he has taken the next chapter of his life. He's put up his boots for good, he says. I know, but fourth time's a charm. And he's really putting his work where his mouth is because he's the manager, the head coach, and the director of soccer operations for SD Loyal, San Diego Loyal, brand new USL championship team coming in on the West Coast. They start play in March. So Landon would have continued, I believe, with the Sockers were it to be a different situation. But with the Loyal coming in and him getting his head coaching career started, we wish them the very best of luck. We're loyal to them as well.
That's great. I know your next home game with playing 6 on the road isn't until the Baltimore Blast again in February.
Yeah, and we'll see the Blast tomorrow night, and you can watch that right here on MASL TV tomorrow. That's a 6 o'clock East Coast start. And then the Sockers will play Monterey, Sonora. They will face Orlando, but then the Florida Tropics, the #1 team in the East, and then come home and play Baltimore. And lurking on Leap Day are the Milwaukee Wave. So only 2 home games for the Sockers in the month of February. But if you're watching in San Diego, 2 great ones, sdsockers.com/tickets. Get that family 4-pack. Go out there and get the job done. And we'll see you out there for those 2 great matches.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, February 12th. So Baltimore Blast, 2 of the greatest teams of indoor soccer.
24 titles between the 2 clubs. Not bad. We got 14, though. We still got the edge.
Well, look, when I travel, and I've been doing this for 29 seasons now of indoor soccer, my favorite city is San Diego. I love it. I love hitting down to Mission Beach. Love getting into the city in the gas light. Is it the gas light district?
Gas lamp.
Gas lamp district. Get down there. Get up to La Jolla a little bit, and just love the weather, the people, the atmosphere, the restaurants. So, what's your favorite? How do you like anywhere else other than San Diego? But do you have a favorite?
A favorite team or a favorite city around the MASL? I think in our regular travels, that's a tough one because for me, I guess it would be Monterey. It would be to go down to Mexico and go down to Nuevo Leon and experience the passion of Arena Monterrey and of their fans and fan base and their team. And it's also always a bang-up matchup. But having said that, we haven't had the chance to play in Milwaukee. A lot of our guys would love to have that opportunity and will be in the bandbox at CQ tomorrow. So I will be able to see the Baltimore side and the San Diego side of the rivalry over the course of 3 weeks.
Well, always great seeing you. Thanks so much. If fans don't remember, I want to say it was 4 seasons ago, Tariq Walker was the head coach of the Harrisburg Heat, and in Ontario the night before, got carded, had to serve a 1-game suspension.
Oh, I remember that.
And as owner of the Heat at the time, I ended up having to be on the bench the next night in San Diego. Thanks, Tariq.
How'd it go, Coach?
And Craig filled in valiantly for me. The fans loved him. They loved your... although they didn't like the end result of me getting my first head coaching loss as San Diego beat Harrisburg. But thank you again from me to you from 4 years ago filling in.
Well, and in San Diego, we know the story, the old-time sports fans, of when Jerry Coleman, rest in peace, the Hall of Famer, was the manager of the Padres in 1980. So you kind of followed in Jerry's footsteps. He didn't win too many that year either.
Always a pleasure, Craig, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Greg Alston, he is the broadcaster for the San Diego Sockers. He's our guest here at halftime. It's 3-2 San Diego, leading the Harrisburg Heat. Will come back with your halftime stats here on MASL TV. And we're back at halftime. 3-2 is our score. San Diego leading the Harrisburg Heat. John Wilsbach with you. Thanks again to Craig Elston stopping by from San Diego. Let's run down the scoring in this game in the first half. Starts in the first, 8-16. And SK out front finishes it off for the Heat. Perry got the assist. 1-0. 10-12. Look out. Here he is. Craig Childs with a rip. Got deflected off of Hundelt. That made it 1-1. Moved to 2:15 of the second. Another blast there by Childs. Made it 2-1. At 6:24, the Heat respond back. Nelson Santana right in the middle of the box. Nice pass from Thompson to him. 2-2, but it would be Parapovich able to win the ball here from Ty Hall. Poke it in. 7:12 of the second. And that's where you get your scoring of 3-2 San Diego. We'll come back with the second half here on MASL TV.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
The best way to improve is to train with the pros. The Heat run camps and clinics year-round. Contact Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Boys and girls, indoor and outdoor. harrisburgheat.com.
What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen, a.k.a. Dylan Deals, Pennsylvania's only dealer. The housing market is heating up, so don't get burned by hiring the wrong realtor. Hire the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Check me out at workthatdeal.com.
Friedmont Mortgage Group is the official mortgage lender of the Heat with 27 years of experience and a stellar reputation. Friedmont offers mortgage advisors, not salespeople. Buying, renovating, or refinancing a home is easy with Friedmont. And Friedmont is looking to add branches, teams, and individuals nationwide. If you are in the mortgage industry and looking for a better opportunity for yourself, your clients, and your realtors, contact info@friedmont.com. Friedmont is proud sponsor of the Heat and honored to be the second best name on the back of the jersey.
Welcome back. John Wilsbach with you. 3-2 is our score. As we start this second half, San Diego in the lead. Shots in that first half. 14 for San Diego, just 4 for the Heat. They capitalized twice. Ball sent down into the corner. Childs trying to get to it. Kept alive, though, to Farber. His shot got partially snuffed. Francis got a piece of it, but could not control it as it goes out into the neutral zone. Onto the near side, Serta. Moving toward the wing, trying to cross it, but Childs wasn't making a run down the middle. Pass through the opposite side. Now we'll get the pushing foul against San Diego. PSECU is a game changer banking. Get free checking, surcharge-free ATMs, low-rate financing options, and more. That's banking on a difference. Join at psecu.com. Heat with the ball in the neutral zone. Here comes Danny DePrima. Right side, shot gets blocked in the middle. Headed back out by Farber. Childs knocks it over to the far side. A little foot race down that far side. Shot wide. Still loose in the middle. Childs gets 2 pokes at it. Now DePrima. Now Willie B just dives into the pile and holds on. De Oliveira. Little Meg pass to himself through Ruiz. J.J. Gibson His shot blocked. Still loose down the middle. Gibson trying to get to it again. SK shot it. Hit the right post. Didn't have much behind it. Recovered in the back, though, by Puyo. Ruiz will take it out to the neutral zone. Down along the near side. Working it around. Aguera. Leo setting it up the far boards. Early here in the third quarter. He at least got the scoreboard working again with the time properly ticking down. Now they put the right period on the scoreboard here. They'd be in good shape. We have it right. It is the third. They have back to the first up on the board. Here's Ortega. Pee-wee Ortega backing up. Brought forward again. Magara. Leo. Far side. Ball out in the neutral zone. Leo working it around. Setting it forward. Childs missing on the one-timer. Comes back out to the neutral again. Childs is looking for a hat trick. He's got 2 already. San Diego, again, keeping control. Very methodical with their passing. Not rushing, not hurrying. Heat not pushing up as much. And Thompson trying to put a little pressure on. Arriaga sending it down for Childs. Left wing. He gets bumped into hard, goes down. No foul whistled. Ball cleared out to the neutral zone. Again, recovered by the Sockers. Here's Farber. Heard Craig mention there at halftime about Farber and that bicycle kick. We didn't have the highest video of that back in 2012, but there's a pushing foul on De Oliveira. But it was still a heck of a blast from near the top of the arc. That first season of the Heat coming back. This is the 20th season of the Harrisburg Heat. New fans out in San Diego. They did 12 seasons from 91 to 2003, then came back in 2012. And this is the 8th season back. Along the near side, Thompson. De Oliveira gets it out. Getting pressure on his left. Able to maintain control. SK with it. Back for Nelson Santana, who has a goal in this one. Santana is an Oakland native. Plays it up the near side. Down for Hundale. Stolen back by the Sockers and Bond. Able to tap it out. Willie B's going to get to it first. Chips it up, now heads it forward. As Farber was challenging him. Alela leaves it, gets it back. .9:47 to go here in the third. 3-2 Sockers. Alela trying to get it down for Tavoy Morgan. He can't control. Sent back out again. Back to the keeper, and San Diego setting it up again. Hoyo, Ruiz. Near side, Leo. Chip down toward the corner. Sent back out to the neutral zone by Morgan. Serta. There's a little run down the right side. And a foul whistled against the Heat. Restart coming up for the Sockers with 8:54 to go in the first. Childs with a shot up and out of play. Touch to Heat player to be a corner kick coming up. Will he be the keeper for the Heat? From that Rochester and Buffalo area, went to Buffalo State. Ball played to the middle and a goal! Perfect pass right to the middle. And once again, San Diego connects. Serta down there with Ubi Parapovic. And sent to the middle, and Serta's able to finish it off. Childs will get the assist. Perfect pass right to the middle. It's 4-2 now. San Diego. 6:12 time of that goal in the third. Got a foul on the near side. J.J. Gibson going down, the holding foul. Restart coming up. Villela from the right side. Sends it around the boards to the opposite side. Volley shot by Dominic Francis. Didn't get all of it, but it comes back to him. Hundill over for Francis. Near side Villela. Still in the neutral zone, getting a lot of pressure up front from Velez. Francis for Villela, off the boards. Gibson, top of the box, shot blocked. Farber on it, and he'll play it back behind him. Cleared back out to the neutral zone. DePrima runs it down, but they're going to call for the pushing foul. It'll be a free kick for San Diego. Danny DePrima, team captain. Local boy from Northern York, the Dillsburg area. Midway through the third, 4-2 San Diego. Serta. His fifth goal of the season a few minutes ago. Here's a steal by Nelson Santana. He'll work down that left side. And a great job by Leo to catch back up. Still loose, though, down that corner. Leo trying to get it out. Crosses it to the near side for Serta, but Leo got knocked down. It'll be a foul against the Heat. Restart coming up. Ubi Parapovic back on it. Arriaga sending it back to the Heat zone. Willie B has to boot it out to the neutral zone. Gets some help from Thompson. Gets off Serta, but still bounces forward, trying to get it to Tavoy Morgan, and he was tied up down near the yellow line. Contreras does not like the call, but he was definitely holding Tavoy Morgan. That will bring up a restart at the yellow line left side. All played over to Ty Hall, but he can't control it. A little too hot, but the Heat get it back. Morgan on it. Moves toward the top of the box. And he goes in wildly and wipes out Contreras. They're going to call the foul against San Diego. Morgan kind of lost it forward and fanned on it, went flying in and took out a soccer, and the Heat get a call their way. They'll get a restart right at the top of the arc. Should actually be just inside a little bit. Yep. They'll move it. Three-man wall sets up. Francis out front with Villela. Morgan to the left. Francis approaching, pulls the trigger, that's blocked. That one hurt. It was Contreras who took the punishment on that one. No, it was Childs. Yeah, Craig went down after that shot, making the block. He'll get the ball back to him and he'll send it forward. Now Contreras trying to play to Ubi Parapovic. He'll send it back out to Leo. Sends it over in front of his bench. 6:15 to go in the first, or rather the third. 4-2 San Diego. Sockers with the lead and the ball. Serta, shot, hit his own man, Farber, right in the middle of the box. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Morgan pokes it, comes up with a steal. Boy Morgan plays it toward the middle, but he was already being overlapped by Villela. Counterattack here by the Sockers as Morgan wipes out another Sockers player. That was Serta. Restart San Diego. Childs will send it down right on Willie B. Falling to his left. He'll hold. Here's Pat Healy, head coach for the Heat. Former Baltimore Blast all-star defender. Shot by Childs, just wide. Onto the near side. Aleo. Back to the opposite side. Pee Wee Ortega setting it up. Looks to get it back, but a nice spin move by SK. He cannot keep possession. San Diego has it again with under 5 minutes to go in the third. Shot blocked by Thompson. On Nero Ruiz. Down to the corner it goes this time. Velez. Stolen away by Ty Hall. Knocks it out to the neutral zone, but cannot maintain possession. Leo with his shot gets deflected. Goes out of play. It'll be a corner kick when we come back. We'll step out. 4:30 to play in the third. 4-2 San Diego leading Harrisburg back on MASL TV.
Hey, soccer fans, check out fandomwire.com for all the latest news and information in the world of entertainment. Fandom Wire covers all your favorite movies, TV shows, and gaming activities with entertaining videos, insightful articles, fascinating interviews, and more. You can also visit Fandom Wire on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. With over 400 million views in just 2 years, they are one of the fastest growing entertainment sites on the internet. So check out fandomwire.com.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
John Wilsbach back at the Farm Show Arena and renews Solar Field. Corner kick coming up for San Diego. He will restart things off the boards. Bounces around, comes back out. Francis makes a nice block out near the left point on Ubi Parapovic. Serta with it outside his yellow. San Diego with 2 goals from Childs, 1 from Serta, 1 from Ubi Parapovic. 4-2, leading the Heat. Middle of the field. Leo working through traffic. The foul called against the Heat again. Free kick for the Sockers. Sockers are in Baltimore tomorrow night. I believe that's a 6:05 Eastern time. Your fans out west, yes it is. 3:05. You want to watch it on MASL TV tomorrow? Alela trying to get it out of his own end. Tapping it to Nelson. And back onto the near side for Hundelt. Nelson Santana. Pressure in the back. Chips it out to the neutral zone. Little run here by Hundelt. He slips down. Didn't look like there was any contact, though, with Pee Wee. San Diego gets it back. Neutral zone. Gutierrez has it poked away, but again, Sockers maintaining possession. If I would have kept a stopwatch on possession in this game, definitely dominated by San Diego as Willie B holds on to that one. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. 4-2 our score, San Diego. Here's Tavoy Morgan working up the left side. Try splitting the defenders. Ty Hall recovers it. Sends it back out to the neutral zone. The Heat are home on Sunday against that Baltimore Blast team. That's a 5:05 here at Renew Solar Field at the New Holland Large Arena at the Farm Show Complex. Here's Thompson making a run down the middle. His shot blocked. He goes down hard. San Diego has numbers coming back the other way. To the left side, Ty Hall slides in, makes the block, but it doesn't matter. Farber is down in front to finish it off. Brian Farber finishes it at 12:43 of the third. Ball played to the left side. Gara gets kind of wiped out there by Ty Hall, but the ball trickles over to Farber. Hall coming in from the back right side. And Farber right there talking to head coach Bill Salvaggio. He is all smiles right now. His team is up 5-2. So Brian Farber with the goal, his 8th of the season. He should give the assist, I think, to Aguera. And the Heat will restart things. Soccer fans, your next game, Wednesday, February 12th, at home against the Baltimore Blast. Tickets at sdsoccers.com. This is game 1 of a 6-game road trip for San Diego. So it'll be a while till they're back home. February 12th, support your San Diego Sockers. The Harrisburg Heat back home this Sunday. Here's Gibson. Sends one around the glass to the opposite side. Nobody home there. Villela runs it down. Still loose in the corner. Hundell trying to get to it, but the foul whistled on the Sockers. Call that one on Taylor Walter Bond. Very common hands out towards the ref saying, "What did I do?" Here comes the restart. Ball played to the middle, but great defense there in the middle as Francis was unable to get a deflection or a shot off. I think that was Serta who was guarding it in there. De Oliveira sending it down to the left corner. J.J. Gibson. Spin move. Nope, he goes down from behind. It'll be a foul on the Sockers. 2:17 to go in the third. Gibson and Guerrero Pino battling strong on that back post, having a few words with each other. He ain't going to talk about this with a timeout. 2:17 to go in the third, 5-2. San Diego with the lead. You are watching the Harrisburg Heat and San Diego Sockers on MASL TV. You can catch every game every week on the league's official streaming home, MASL.TV. Well, anyone can sell you a copier, but Capital Business focuses on efficiencies. Their proprietary software shows businesses where there's waste and where there's issues. He just saved a local business $10,000 a month by identifying and solving an issue, and now that business is a client. Contact Capital today. You save your boss that much money, maybe you'll get a raise. CapitalBusiness.com. When buying, refinancing, or selling a home, you can choose your own title firm. Endeavor Title is attorney-owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. They're one of the most respected title firms in the area. Endeavor Title, you want attorney expertise on your side. Restart coming up from the corner for the Heat. Here's a shot to go! Tom Miller comes in for the restart for the Heat and finishes it off. Real simple play here. Ball sent right to Miller on the left wing. And Tom Miller finishes it off. Just kept it low, nothing fancy. Tom Miller. His second goal of the season. It's 5-3 San Diego. 1 minute to play. We'll get a updated time as they're again having time problems on the scoreboard. Valella had the assist. So Tom Miller from Daniel Valella. (5-3 San Diego. And he got the clock working again. 25 seconds now. It has been acting fluky lately. Time of that goal was 13:47. Restart coming up for San Diego. Pee Wee Ortega. Oriaga dumping it down to the Heat zone. Knocked out, though, by SK. And that will be a restart coming up for San Diego at the top of the arc. And who's going to get it? And the leading scorer there so far this season of Slavica Uvi Parapovic. Childs, here's Leo. Uvi Parapovic, shot saved by Willie B. And this one bounces out of play. It'll be a kick in right along the left wing boards with 14 seconds to go here in the third. Uvi Parapovic approaching, plays it toward the middle, and it gets deflected all the way out of midfield and out of play. 9 seconds to go. Restart San Diego. Sent up the middle of the field to the near side. Takes a hard bounce off that concrete floor and out of play. And 6 seconds to go here in the third. He'd able to get on the board here in this third. Get them back within 2 goals. But for the most part, it's all San Diego offensively with possession. And we have played 3 quarters here at the Farm Show. San Diego 5, Harrisburg 3. 4th quarter coming up here on MASL TV.
The best way to improve is to train with the pros. The Heat run camps and clinics year-round. Contact Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Boys and girls indoor and outdoor. harrisburgheat.com.
What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen, a.k.a. Dylan Deals, Pennsylvania's only dealer. The housing market is heating up, so don't get burned by hiring the wrong realtor. Hire the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Check me out at workthatdeal.com.
Freedmont Mortgage Group is the official mortgage lender of the Heat with 27 years of experience and a stellar reputation. Freedmont offers mortgage advisors, not salespeople. Buying, renovating, or refinancing a home is easy with Freedmont. And Freedmont is looking to add branches, teams, and individuals nationwide. If you are in the mortgage industry and looking for a better opportunity for yourself, your clients, and your realtors, contact info@freedmont.com. Freedmont is proud sponsor of the Heat and honored to be the second best name on the back of the jersey. Does your utility company pay you, or do you pay them? How would you like to get paid to go solar? No leases, no hassles, no worries. Renew your savings with Renew Solar, the official solar firm of the Harrisburg Heat. Our inflatables section is brought to you by our sponsor, Three Monkeys Inflatables. Go to them for corporate events, school and church events, birthday parties, graduation parties, community events, and virtual reality. Three Monkeys Inflatables. Visit them at threemonkeysinflatables.com.
After 3 quarters of play, it's 5-3, San Diego leading Harrisburg. And San Diego has outshot the Heat 28-8, 14 shots in that third quarter. And for all the latest in entertainment news, from movies to comics, there's no better source than fandomwire.com. You love sports, you will love athleticwire.com. The best coverage in the country is just a click away. Fandom Wire and Athletic Wire, proud sponsors of the Heat. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. See if they can get the scoreboard clock to work for one straight quarter. I'm not placing any bets on it. Out of midfield. A little battle for the ball. We'll get a pushing foul against Hundelt. And they're going to call it actually on San Diego. So a free kick for the Heat. Malala works toward midfield, setting it down. Nelson Santana, left corner. Ty Hall, the yellow. All crossed over to the left side. Nelson Santana on it. Ty Hall, right side. Patrick Thompson back out of midfield. Out of town scoreboard, St. Louis and Orlando. Tied at 5 right now, down in Orlando. De Oliveira trying to get to it, so is Francis. Good ball control there by Pee Wee Ortega. Able to clear it, change up. Francis will send it all the way back to Willie B. Amazing that for as many shots as the Heat have in this game, they have 3 goals. Willie getting pressure, long pass up to Voy Morgan, turns. Tries to outrun Agara. Oh, and he got tripped up. Where's that blue card? There it is. Oh, yeah. That was a good turn and run by Tavoy Morgan, and a clear trip that deserved the card, especially when you go down hard into the boards. Taylor Walter Bond will go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Time of the penalty, 2:03. Bond with the trip. And the Heat on the power play for the first time in this game. They are 8 of 17 this season for 47%. San Diego has killed off 42% of the power plays against them. Here's the restart out front. Francis shot Great hand save there. Arriaga able to knock that one over the glass out of play. It'll be a corner kick coming up for the Heat. That was just a rip right down the slot. Great reaction time by the San Diego netminder. Restart coming up from the corner. Malala plays it to the middle, comes over to the left side. Francis, he shoots and scores. Dominic Francis, top shelf, power play goal at 2:09 of the fourth. And the Harrisburg Heat are within one in this contest. Not sure what highlights we're showing you there, but it's certainly not the goal. It's a 5-4 game, and Francis with his 20th goal of the season. As San Diego wants a timeout to calm things down. They had a 3-goal lead in this game, and it has dwindled down to a 1-goal lead. Fans, Pineview Fun Farm is a fun family destination in Littlestown. It's all the way down there in southern Adams County. They offer camps, events, parties, and a petting zoo with a variety of amazing animals. They're also the company that provides the kids' movie characters for the Heat, like Frozen, Disney, Paw Patrol, and more. You can hire them to have those characters at your parties, too. It's Pineview Fun Farm. Todd Dieter is a sponsor of the Heat. Would you like a few $100s? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just visit Todd Dieter, your State Farm agent at his office. You can visit him here at the Farm Show Arena. Get a quote tonight if you're here at the game, or the next time you come to a Heat game, and Todd will give you free Heat tickets too. State Farm and Todd Dieter, ready to help you. It's a 5-4 game. San Diego's lead down to just 1. He's starting to turn it up a notch. All sent up the middle of the field. Soccer's on the near side. Agara across midfield. Intercepted by the Heat. They couldn't get the ball back, though. De Oliveira made a little run there, but cross signals with Ian DePrima. Moving into the left side. Escoto. Nelson Santana trying to get it out. Can't. San Diego has it out to the right side. Childs over to the left side. Escoto. He gets bumped down by Nelson Santana. It'll be a foul against the Heat. Looks like Escoto is hurting on the ankle. Nelson Santana thought he was faking it. Having a few words down there talking about it. But he got the foul called against him. It'll be a free kick for San Diego. They're talking about acting school. Seeing how the family's doing. Restart, San Diego to the middle. Busted up by SK, follow-up shot. Just wide to the left. Had the opportunity. Ubi Parapovic did, but the Heat get it back. Nelson Santana trying to get rid of it so that he can change some bodies. Danny DePrima on it, moves into the right side. Down for Ty Hall, off the boards. It goes around to the opposite side, but nobody home for the Heat. Round to the near side, DePrima plays it back out to the neutral zone. Hall's gonna knock it back for De Oliveira, who has to just get rid of it. He had 2 bodies coming up on him. He just popped it out. 11:35 to go here in the fourth. 5-4 is our score. And you can go where the pros go. Leanne Massage. Get the Heat back into your game and see Leanne at Massage by Leanne and Enola. Mention the Heat, you'll receive 10% off your first session with her. That's Leanne Massage in Enola. Willie B, long throw. San Diego wins it back. He'd have definitely picked up some intensity here in this contest. 5-4 San Diego leading. And they're going to call pushing foul on Patrick Thompson. He does the hold the arms out saying, I didn't do anything. But Farber went down, able to get that foul called, and San Diego will restart things. Slavisa Ubi Parapovic looks to restart with Childs out front. Childs with a shot blocked by De Oliveira. Tell you the way Childs, Farber shoot, I would not want to be on the blocking end of those shots. It's got to hurt sometimes. De Oliveira comes up with it. Intercepts it, plays back out. Valella back behind him. Hundelt to the near side. Sent down for J.J. Gibson. Neutral zone, Valella takes a shot up and out of play. Up onto the kids' fun zone. The ball is going to be trapped up there. Somebody needs to jump up and down inside there and hit that ceiling. Hit the roof and pop it off. I don't think we're going to get it back. Yeah, it's stuck up there. Luckily, we've got more miter balls to go around here. Arriaga sends it down. Knocked out a play by the Heat. Going to be a restart top of the arc. Boris Pardo expected to start tomorrow in Baltimore. That game's at 6:05 Eastern Time, 3:05 for you folks in the West Coast. Restart coming up here by Leo at the top of the arc. He'll play to the right side. Shot, hand save by Willie B. Great job stopping that rip by Escoto. Now it's going to be a corner kick on the opposite side, and Escoto will take it. They're going to position Childs over into that corner now. Childs wants to restart it. Ubi Parapovic trying to work it in, busted up to Prima, trying to get it out, and does. Action high in the air. But the Sockers again come away with it. Oh, look out, here's a steal by Ty Hall. Battling, working, he'll leave it behind him. Instead of the Heat attacking, they decide to hold it up. They'll change bodies. Under 10 minutes to play, 5-4 San Diego. They'll dump it down for Gibson. He'll come up with it left wing boards. Now Thompson trying to get it up for Francis, but Gibson pops in. Now Thompson moves down to the corner off the boards, comes back over to Gibson, but he was in front of the ball. De Oliveira has it. And the Heat again possess. 9:35 to go. Here's Thompson. Up for Gibson. Near the top of the box, stolen away. Ball cleared over to the side by Velez. Heat get it back again. Valella bumped off the play nicely by Serta. Loose ball out in the neutral zone. Velez takes it all the way down the corner. Willie B comes over and challenges, slams him down, and it will be a blue card against the Heat. Contact made, and San Diego will get a power play. Tripping, 2 minutes against Willie B. Time of the penalty, 5:55. So we'll see who's going to serve the penalty here. Willie B still arguing his case. Oh, now this is what I don't agree with. They're going to call a shootout on this. I did not feel that that was worthy of a shootout. However, Willie B was outside the box and knocked him down in the corner. Pat Healy's arguing from the bench. Meanwhile, Escoto is looking to take the shootout. The officials are calling DePrima to come back in midfield, and because he is arguing with that dissent, he's going to pick up a 5-minute yellow on the delay. This ball will become active. If Escoto misses, or it's saved by Willie B, they'll move it forward. Escoto plays it to his left, and a goal. You usually don't see that, but Farber, with his speed coming down the left side, and the ball passed to Escoto's left. Normally you see the shootout player take that shot, but instead, El de Oliveira could not keep up. And Farber able to finish it off. What a great set play there by San Diego. Farber's second of the game. As Escoto, with the assist, makes it 6-4 San Diego. I don't know whether to call that a shootout goal or a power play goal. Technically, when a whistle blows, play becomes active. But instead of shooting, Escoto decided just to pass it to his left, and there was Farber to finish it off. Heat with the ball now. On the left side, SK will turn and play it back behind him. 5:54 was the time of that goal, by the way. Ball dumped down over the crossbar, out of play. Goal kick coming up for the Heat. Fans, don't forget, Harrisburg Heat camps and clinics are year-round. Currently running an advanced training camp on Mondays. Train with the pros. Watch your game improve. Go to harrisburgheat.com and sign up for Harrisburg Heat camps. Devoy Morgan trying to get in the corner, but San Diego comes back up with it. Ball played over to the left side, back out to the right side. Gutierrez, shot blocked out of play. Another kick in coming up for San Diego. Ortega over to the far side. Pee Wee gets it back on the near side. He'll play back to the keeper, Arriaga. Dumps it down into the corner. Gutierrez. Now Pee Wee out at center circle. Midway through this fourth quarter. Ball sent down into the corner. Circling around is Gutierrez again. Stolen away by Hall. Holding foul against San Diego. Free kick coming up for the Heat. San Diego in Baltimore tomorrow, and then the Baltimore Blast play in Harrisburg on Sunday, 5:05 Eastern Time. We'll have it here on MASL TV. In fact, the first meeting between Harrisburg and Baltimore this season. Here we are at the midway point of the season, and two arch rivals have yet to meet. Ball sent down to the near side. Here's Gibson. He gets yanked from behind. It's a foul against San Diego. Restart coming up for the Heat. Gibson stays in and goes to the back post. Valella to restart. He'll play to the top of the box. De Oliveira tried to redirect, thought there was a handball off the arm, and then Francis popped it up and out of play. I don't know, I'd have to see that one again to see if there was a handball. I didn't notice it on the live action. San Diego, 2-goal lead, 6-4. Here's a steal by Hundell, sent back out by Ubi Parapovic. Contreras. Loose ball out in the neutral zone. San Diego trying to get better control of it. They still possess. Contreras. Escoto. Arriaga. Up the near side. Escoto. Over to the far side. Contreras. Rudy Parapovich out of midfield with Serta. Rudy Parapovich. Back to his keeper. Working clock. Working possession. San Diego leading 6-4. He's trying to push a little pressure up. The Sockers know how to work it well. Serta sends it over to the opposite side, gets it back. Cesar Serta. Back over to the opposite side, back to the keeper. San Diego on an 8-game winning streak after losing the opener. This one gets out of play. It'll be a kick in for the Heat. Fans, visit the Harrisburg Heat merchandise booth when you're here at the Farm Show at Renew Solar Field. Right there by Section 1. Get the latest Heat gear for yourself, your family, your friends. You can also get it at harrisburgheat.com. Restart Villela over to Francis. Pops it up. Out of play. And out somewhere underneath the concourse. That one went. San Diego's next home game, February 12th versus the Baltimore Blast. Tickets at SDSoccers.com. .450 to go in the fourth. 6-4 Sockers. Arriaga sending it down. Willie B grabs on. Right over the head of Velez, who's down, appears to be injured, but the Heat are working it up the field while Velez lays back there, almost like it's a temporary power play. And Velez is up now, and the Heat will restart things. So the restart coming up on the left point. Got Villela out there for the Heat. Plays it out front to Hundeldu. Last one up and out of play. So it'll be a goal kick for San Diego. Late here in the fourth, the Heat are gonna have to start thinking about using the sixth attacker jersey. Tavoy Morgan. Back for Nelson Santana. Patrick Thompson sending it down for Morgan. Double teamed in the corner, has it poked out. Thompson gets it back to Morgan, knocks it off the boards. Here's Francis holding, tries the heel, but he was guarded tightly from behind by Agara. San Diego with it deep in her own end. 3:50 to play, 6-4 our score. Only a one meeting this season between these two teams. Unfortunately, the Heat will not play in San Diego. During our halftime interview with Craig Elston. Oh, I love it out there in San Diego. You fans in San Diego have such a beautiful area out there. Restart coming up for the Heat. They will now go with the sixth attacker. It's going to be Elton De Oliveira. Almost looks like a San Diego Sockers jersey that he's wearing. De Oliveira, center circle. Left side Gibson. De Oliveira. He is the sixth attacker for the Heat. Gibson, near side. De Oliveira trying to pass it. This one's going to get deflected and go into the San Diego bench. Danny DePrima has served his yellow card. He gets to go back onto the field for the Heat. Harrisburg let a water bottle fly onto the field. It gives Pat Healy a chance to talk to Elton De Oliveira about some strategy as the 6th attacker. San Diego leads this one 6-4 as we have a timeout, and we'll check the scoreboard. St. Louis now leading Orlando 8-6. So that's a good one going on. The others Coast tonight, Turlock in Ontario, and Monterey at Tacoma. But St. Louis has been on a good run lately. As we look at the standings, in the East being led by the Florida Tropics at 9-1. Milwaukee, Utica City, and the Heat tied for second at 7-3. The Blaster at 5-5, and the Ambush at 5-6 with the Comets. Seawolves actually all the way down at 1-8, while Rochester 0-9 on the season. Monterey leading the West at 13-0. San Diego in second place with an 8-1 record. After that, everyone else in the West is under 500. All right, 3:08 to play in the fourth. 6-4 San Diego. The Heat with the 6th attacker. Now it's going to be Danny DePrima as the 6th attacker. Out of midfield, Dominic Francis. DePrima, the 6th attacker, wearing the bright yellow jersey. DePrima again. Ball sent over to the far side. It's a fast pass over to De Oliveira. Had a hard time controlling it. It got bumped down from behind. Foul against San Diego. Quickly, the Heat restart. Left side, Nelson Santana. DePrima. Ball sent around the boards in front. Nobody home. Closest was Tom Miller. And it's cleared back out to the neutral zone. Francis on it again. Tom Miller down there hovering around in the middle of the box. Ball sent, poked back out. DePrima knocking it over for Francis near boards. San Diego keeping the pressure on. It's dumped into the San Diego zone, cleared back out. He will use a little shoulder tap from De Oliveira over to DePrima. Nelson Santana right at the top. Valella shot it just wide. Follow-up, goal! Elton De Oliveira. It's a one-goal game with 1:58 to play. 13:02 time of the goal. Valella shot it wide, came back out. De Oliveira finishes it off. Elton De Oliveira. His 8th goal of the season. Here come the Heat again. Santana. Wide. Woo, and so close. 1:36 to go. We get another timeout. We'll keep it right here. And check out the Heat schedule for future games. Go to harrisburgheat.com to buy your tickets. You have a group. Get the great discounts provided by the Heat. Contact the Heat to get more details. Heat's next game is Sunday versus the Blast at 5:05. All you got to do is email Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. That's Kevin at harrisburgheat.com for your group or team outing. Especially if you're interested in being a part of the Parade of Champions or having your kids or group run out with Heat players at the start of the game. And that's Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Your kids will love it. Don't forget they have the 50-50 raffles here at all home games. Always have a lucky winner. Proceeds benefit one of the great local organizations here in Central PA. It's a one-goal game. San Diego 6, Harrisburg 5. Ball sent up the middle of the field, headed high in the air. Still loose. Sixth attacker has to make the save. Danny DePrima. The Heat will attack again, down by 1. A minute 16 to go. Francis down the near side. Villela, left side, Santana. Back out for Francis. DePrima. Villela trying to tap it over to the far side, but it's intercepted. And then one back by Villela. He goes down, a little pushing and shoving on the far side. They'll get De Oliveira for the push. But a nice steal on that far side. I think that was Contreras. If it wasn't, it was Serta. Restart coming up for San Diego. Danny DePrima remains in as the sixth attacker. 53 seconds to go. Arriaga comes up near the yellow line. The Heat are going to have to push up. They want to restart. It's 6-5. They get nice and quiet here for one of the fans to yell at the officials. Restart. Arriaga is going to dump it all the way down into the corner. Farber heads it high in the air. Ubi Parapovic can't get the shot off. Busted off the chest by Hundelt. Rolled out by DePrima. Santana brings it the other way. Nelson Santana crosses it over to De Oliveira, and Santana went down hard. I don't know if he was trying to get the card or slow getting up. He and Ubi Parapovic, I think they were teammates at one point up at Syracuse. I could be wrong. Right side, shot around the boards, cleared to the side. San Diego clears it back out. Farber's on it. Here's a run down the left side. Busted up again by the Heat. 19 seconds. The Heat with a sixth attacker in. Ball goes out of play with 13 seconds. One more run here for the Heat to try to tie this game. DePrima, the sixth attacker, sends it down the left side, headed by Nelson Santana. But it went wide. Cleared back out to the neutral zone. 6 seconds. Far side, Villela knocking it free. Farber has it. Shot. Score with 1 second to play. Count it as a goal with 1 second on the clock when he scored that. I just having a look up. You'll see it on the replay too. 14:59, time of the goal. Brian Farber able to get the hat trick against the sixth attacker. And I guess they're not even going to drop it for the final second. They just start shaking hands and let the let the second run off the clock. 7-5, San Diego victorious over the Heat in a hard-fought game. Now they've got to go down to Baltimore and face them tomorrow. We invite you now to stay tuned. Post-game show coming up. 7-5, San Diego victorious on MASL TV.
How much do you spend on utilities each month? Put money in your pocket, not the utility companies, and get paid to go solar with Renew. Renew is the official solar firm of the Heat, because heat and solar go together. Contact Renew at renew-solar.com for a no-cost analysis. Official sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat, Pineview specializes in birthday parties, petting zoos, goat yoga, camps, and licensed characters like Disney, Paw Patrol, Dora, Ninja Turtles, and more. Contact Pineview.
What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen, a.k.a. Dylan Deals, Pennsylvania's only dealer. The housing market is heating up, so don't get burned by hiring the wrong realtor. Hire the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Check me out at workthatdeal.com.
Hey, soccer fans, check out fandomwire.com for all the latest news and information in the world of entertainment. FandomWire covers all your favorite movies, TV shows, and gaming activities with entertaining videos, insightful articles, fascinating interviews, and more. You can also visit FandomWire on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. With over 400 million views in just 2 years, they are one of the fastest growing entertainment sites on the internet. So check out fandomwire.com.
This is Harrisburg and Hershey, West Shore and Wyomissing, Lancaster and Lingelstown. This is hard-working people, growing families, and Friday night lights. This is hope, heart, and heroes. This is our community at its best. This is the health we need to live the way we want. This is Penn State Health. Learn more at thisisPennStateHealth.org.
The best way to improve is to train with the pros. The Heat run camps and clinics year-round. Contact Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Boys and girls indoor and outdoor. harrisburgheat.com.
Yeah, you can look up there if you want. All right, thanks. Welcome back down onto the field. John Wills back on the postgame show. 7-5. San Diego over the Harrisburg Heat. Barber, 3 goals. Hard-fought game for you guys.
Yeah, these guys are no joke. Very athletic team. We came out with a game plan, but they made us adjust a lot. So fortunately for us, we come out here with a win, and we got to try to get ourselves ready for tomorrow.
3-goal lead there, and all of a sudden they started battling back. What was happening there?
Good goals. Power play goal was fantastic. There's nothing we could do. Mascarazzi was great for us in goal tonight. Still made some big saves, and we kept some of them out, but they were still able to find the net. So a lot of firepower on this team. Francis had some bombs. It's hard to say who you're going to cover and not cover.
Really, we're buffering up there for a while. A lot of shots in this one, but Willie B coming up with a lot of saves. And, it just seemed like it was a constant battle, but you're able to come on top. You always seem to have big games against the Heat.
I love coming here. This is our old floor, our old boards, our old arena. It's nostalgic, I guess, for Craig and I and some of the old guys, Eddie. But really, the game for us, it started how we needed to. Craig got a couple goals in the beginning. We needed Craig back. He's been a little bit banged up, so him coming out and putting away 2 goals early was great for us.
Talk about that shootout goal, because I have yet to see a shootout goal kind of being shared. Hey, the shot by the lead taker, I'm going to play to the left, right there to finish.
It's a great little loophole within the game, so we took advantage of it. I think they were sleeping on it.
Congratulations. One of 6 on the road for you guys, and it's going to be a battle until you get back home. Baltimore always seems to be the fun one with San Diego.
We're going to try to get ourselves ready for tomorrow.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Brian Farber, 3. For the Harrisburg Heat, they're victorious 7-5. We'll come back with a final recap here on MASL TV.
What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen, a.k.a. Dylan Deals, Pennsylvania's only dealer. The housing market is heating up, so don't get burned by hiring the wrong realtor. Hire the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in Pennsylvania. Check me out at workthatdeal.com. What it bees like, Heat fans? This is Dylan Madsen.
Freedmont Mortgage Group is the official mortgage lender of the Heat with 27 years of experience and a stellar reputation. Freedmont offers mortgage advisors, not salespeople. Buying, renovating, or refinancing a home is easy with Freedmont. And Freedmont is looking to add branches, teams, and individuals. If you are in the mortgage industry and looking for a better opportunity for yourself, your clients, and your realtors, contact info@freedmont.com. Freedmont is proud sponsor of the Heat and honored to be the second best name on the back of the jersey. Does your utility company pay you, or do you pay them? How would you like to get paid to go solar? No leases, no hassles, no worries. Renew your savings with Renew Solar, the official solar firm of the Harrisburg Heat. Our inflatables section is brought to you by our sponsor, 3 Monkeys Inflatables. Go to them for corporate events, school and church events, birthday parties, graduation parties, community events, and virtual reality. Three Monkeys Inflatables. Visit them at threemonkeysinflatables.com. How much do you spend on utilities each month? Put money in your pocket, not the utility companies, and get paid to go solar with Renew. Renew is the official solar firm of the Heat, because heat and solar go together. Contact Renew at renew-solar.com for a no-cost analysis. Official sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat, Pineview specializes in birthday parties, petting zoos, goat yoga, camps, and licensed characters like Disney, Paw Patrol, Dora, Ninja Turtles, and more. Contact Pineview. Official sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat, Pineview specializes in birthday parties, petting zoos, goat yoga, camps, and licensed characters like Disney, Paw Patrol, Dora, Ninja Turtles, and more. Contact Pineview.
Broadcast booth. Thanks again to Brian Farber, our guest down on the field. Final score 7-5. San Diego over Harrisburg. Let's run down the scoring for you in this one, because the Heat got out quick with SK at 8:16. Took a 1-0 lead, but Craig Childs, as he always does, responds immediately. 10-12, Childs makes it 1-1 with that blast. Now 2:15 of the second, Childs another one. The Heat get one back at 6:24 from Santana on a nice pass here from Thompson. That tied it at 2. But Ubi Parapovic gives San Diego the lead at 7-12. Takes the ball right from Ty Hall and chips it in there 3-2 at the half. Move to the third. 2-goal lead now as Serta at 6-12 able to finish it off right in the slot from Childs. Made it 4-2, and then at 12:43, Farber gets 1 of 3. Aguero with the assist, and it's 5-2. But the Heat put in Tom Meller, and from the left wing, he finishes it off. Makes it 5-3, and then here's the shootout. Watch this. Down the middle. Let's play to the left, and a foot race there, and Farber able to get to it and finish it off. The Heat come back there with De Oliveira making it 6-5, but against the sixth attacker, here's Farber with 1 second remaining in the game.
This is
may have missed the Francis power play goal in there, I'm not sure, but 7-5 is the final score. What about the shots? Look at this. San Diego 34, Harrisburg just 11. With the victory, San Diego now 9-1, a 9-game winning streak. The Heat slipped to 7-4 and suffer their first home loss of the season. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard. Last we had late in their game, St. Louis leading Orlando 8-7. So keep an eye on that one. Check out maslsoccer.com for all the updates. Follow them on Twitter as well. And thank you so much for tuning into this contest. San Diego will go back down I-83 here, and they'll play in Baltimore tomorrow. That is a 6:05 Eastern, 3:05 for you folks on the West Coast on MASL TV. And then I'm back here at the New Holland Large Arena at the Farm Show Complex on Sunday, 5:05 Eastern Time, the Baltimore Blast against the Harrisburg Heat. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great weekend. Once again, our final score, San Diego Sockers 7, Harrisburg Heat 5. John Wilsbach, thanking you for joining us here on MASL TV.